Hey, what's up, worship boy? G Shrimp, everybody's favorite baby daddy, voice of the street, man. And today, we go be just taking it slow a little bit. You know, everybody's still mourning the death of Takeoff, right? And then I had a few people contact me and they want to know what I think about what 50 said. So I looked at it and said, you know, I kind of agree with him to a certain extent. This is what 50 meant, y'all. I mean, he's trying to tell the boy this. Don't waddle in your sorrow too long. Get in that booth and, you know, pain makes good music is what he's trying to say. Because when you get in that booth and you're hurting, you give your fans a real side of you. A real side of you that they normally won't see when you're just in there popping it and writing. You know, when you're telling a story or something from a hurt, you know, it only could come out real. But you got to always think about this too. He just watched his partner get killed, y'all. So he needed a little time to grieve. At least after the funeral or whatever. You can't expect that boy to go in no booth right now, man. Y'all need to check on him, make sure he alright. Because the videos and stuff he go see, the last thing he go be seeing is him talking. The argument was his, y'all. So he might feel responsible. And that's even more. And one of the ladies had even said he had fainted and fell out and they had to help him get in the car. You know, because he probably couldn't believe it, man. You know, after they ducked and ran from cover, y'all, then he came back and see his man down. He probably like, oh my God, no. Oh my God, no, man. Come on. You know, the Migos don't be never in no trouble, y'all. You don't never hear their name in nothing really bad. You know, the situation with them and Offset, that's family though, y'all. That's family business. You know, that ain't nothing real serious. They can get that taken care of, but now they missing a whole member. And it's gonna hurt, man. But I know what 50 trying to say, man. That pain you feeling, get in that booth and let it out, man. And let it out. But it ain't just that easy, y'all. The man gonna need some time to grieve. And then, like I just said, I'll say this again. It's one thing to get a call that your partner got killed. But it's another thing when you right there and see him die. You know what I mean? You see him die. And I know he was replaying all that back in his head them last minutes like, man, did I do something wrong or whatever? And the guy shot. They was already arguing, but like I say, people be having animosity. These guys, these street guys, they don't really like seeing rappers getting money and all that. They hating, bruh. They hating. You can't drink and hang out with no haters and expect no hate to come out. It gonna come out. They was talking about a basketball game, y'all. And Prevo even seen where it was going. He like, man, I'm finna get out of here, man, because I'm gonna hurt me a motherfucker. Now to a real nigga, street nigga, you go, what? He hate him anyway, y'all. You gonna do what? And he took that as an insult like he really. You could have let that man walk away, man. He got in his feelings and did all that goofy. You know, that's goofy, man. You know, that's goofy. And, you know, like I say, y'all rappers, man, y'all got to take your lives more serious, better security. And arguing with somebody on the streets you don't know. And then, like I say, I think what was in his mind, he thinking these junior guys, Junior got them under control. But I explained that in my other video. If it's 20 of them, 10 of them Junior might know and got them under control. The other 10 just came with these 10. So that means you got 10 guys that's not under anybody control. They just loose cannons. And they there basically to rob people and do this and that. That's what they doing. I can't even see why Junior them don't notice that. And now everybody talking. Jay Prince made a statement too. You know, it's a long one, y'all. It's a long one. I'm not finna go into it, but I ain't hear him say I'm sorry or none of that. He said it shouldn't have happened and all that. Yeah, it shouldn't have happened, man. But maybe you should have been there too to have better control. Or sometimes just a pep talk. You call your son, hey man, what? Last dice game you was at, somebody got killed. You got to take off them down there, man. You better make sure they alright. You better make sure Quavo alright and he get back home. Not just worrying about yourself. Because Junior got enough juice, he could have walked around there without no security. The security should have been on them. But I always say, these people ain't got no love for you. They doing what these new guys do, y'all. These young guys on too call it fake kicking it. That's the worst shit you could do. When you fake kick it or phony kicking it with somebody, you stun, you acting like you like them when you really don't. You know you don't. The more them guys sit there drinking and sipping on that and watching him, they hating already. They look at this nigga here, man. Rap cat, man. Said he lucky Junior them here, boy. I swear, boy. Come on, man. I really don't see the point, you know, maybe because I ain't a gambler. I don't gamble. I don't do stuff like that, you know. I work too hard for my money to give it away. Go throw a dice against the wall and hope the wall bounce it back to me with numbers that I could be winning on. You got to be crazy. Before I do that, I go with my kids and hit their ass upside the head with some money. Just throw it at them. I don't do the strip clubs either, y'all. I don't do that. You know, I got kids, man. Ain't got time to be throwing no money up to somebody you don't even know. She'll dance in front of you until the money gone. That's crazy. That's crazy. Now some of these guys go to the strip club and throw thousands of dollars, but won't even spend that on their own security. And I keep saying this, when they learn that you is the man, your body is the one who's making the money, and your personality and all that, and that is important, and you should have insurance on yourself and people that's gonna make sure you good, you know. But anyway, man, as far as what 50 said, I don't disagree with it, but I think the timing is just off, y'all. That's all it is. The timing is off. Y'all got to get a boy a little time to grieve, you know, and it might even be a minute. You know, if his money up, y'all, we might not even see him bust back out again. I know one thing, he ain't gonna go on the road with the other guy, Offset. I know that ain't gonna happen. That could, but I don't see it like that. But who knows? You never know. Because they know, I know they're both hurting. They both hurting. And Offset probably taking it harder than them, because he probably like, man, I should have been there, man. Man, if I should have been there. Yeah. And then what the other lady say, y'all, to a certain extent, that the argument that Quavo was in, it wasn't even his argument from what I'm hearing. He was trying to mediate the situation, they say, between some other people. And then I think that's why y'all heard him give up like, oh man, I'm finna go, man. I ain't finna go back and forth, man. I've been hurt me a motherfucker, man. After he see he couldn't defuse the situation, look what happened. They turned the guns on him. That's hatred, man. That's really hatred, for you to shoot somebody in their back, or, you know, shoot at them while they ain't looking. They was face to face. Why you ain't up it then? You know, it's never a good time, really, but Jay Prince, they all need to be stood on, man, and talked to. You know, they all need. It's like, and it's, why is it only happening to outsiders and people that ain't from Houston? Y'all trying to get like LA? We don't do y'all like that. People ain't just shooting y'all down like that. Chicago cats let the rappers do what they do. They busy at each other. They at each other. They don't put y'all in they beefs when y'all come to Chicago and other cities. Won't put you in they beefs. But y'all kill a rapper that's in your town. For what? It wasn't about no money, y'all. Y'all see, he didn't rob him. It wasn't about no money. So the only thing that really insulted him was that last thing. Man, I'm finna go, man, because I've been hurt me a month. Or he could have just said, yeah, you better leave, nigga, and went through with it like that. But some people don't want you to get the last word, y'all. He felt in that little statement right there, just them little words, he felt disrespected. He felt disrespected enough to pull his gun and start shooting. Then maybe he was the one who threw the punch, though, y'all. So when he threw the punch, triggered all the gunfire. And another thing, they trying to make it like Quavo people shot him. No, he didn't, y'all. They done broke it all down. These YouTube police getting real good. They done broke it down. He did not shoot first. He did not shoot first. Somebody else shot first. And bam, bam, they got a picture of him bagging up. And he was just getting his move out. That's the extra shooting and stuff y'all seeing here. Because the first shots was like, bah, bah, and the women, oh, no. And next you know, bah, 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 bah. Once one little shot fired, the rest go like automatic. Everybody will start shooting. And then it's like, who you shooting at? Who you shooting at? They hit one Migo, he down. Miss Quavo, but they hit his assistant. One of the other ones got hit. It was like, what, 3 people got hit? But he died. And I don't know what's going on, y'all. Maybe it's where they getting hit at or whatever, but it's like people is not surviving gunshots like they used to. Think about that. 50 got shot 9 times, y'all, and he lived. Now, a person can't take 2 damn shots. And I can see if it's a dome or where it hit him somewhere like that, but people be getting in the chest and arm and all that and die. But I do know why that is to a certain extent, y'all. I always tell y'all this. Most people don't just die from their gunshot wounds. They die because they lose too much blood. So instead of all the people pulling their cameras out, once somebody put something over his arm and make a tourniquet, wherever he hit at, you got to stop up all the holes and just hold pressure on it until them people get there. But we won't do that. Everybody got like this. That's how they got a picture of the man dead body. They got a picture of dude walking over him and, you know, just... And then, y'all, some of y'all got it wrong. Y'all say he was riding around with him. No, that was Jazz Prince riding in the drop-top car with Quavo them. That was Jazz. That was not Junior. Junior and Jazz, they like night and day, y'all. It's like having a good boy and a bad one. Y'all know who the bad boy is. Y'all know who the bad boy is. You know. But if Jay Prince don't watch it, Junior go tear down everything he have created. Everything. You know, the feds keep their eye on them, y'all. Keep their eye on them. They just waiting on them to make a mistake. And he doing little shit like that. You go give them exactly what they need. You know, and then you got women coming forward saying what they say. They've been allegedly now, y'all. They've been allegedly threatening the woman. And she said she done went to the police already. She shouldn't have told nobody. She should have did that and kept it quiet. You know, she shouldn't have told nobody. But you know, y'all can't be mad at the woman because she ain't no street. She ain't from the street. Even street guys, it ain't like they made you hold your hand up. I promise I will not ever tell unless it's convenient for myself. Yeah, I will tell if it's for me, but I won't tell on nobody else. But if they offer too much time, I'll tell. But I'm going to put that in the fine print down there. When you sign it, that's in the fine print. You know, I done watched some of the OGs, y'all. All their life, they brace us not to tell, not to tell, not to tell. And we stand on that. We ain't saying nothing. Catch one of they old ass in the jam, and you like, I know the OG ain't talking. I know OG ain't talking, man. They like, man, shit. Shit, dog, that nigga talking. He giving up his goddamn shooters. You hear me? He giving up his shooters. Just think about all the big timers and stuff, you know. Kingpins. Like even Nas said, I heard he was telling police, how can a kingpin squeal? Because he don't want to go do 100 years. So here, give him somebody. Big time drug dealers will tell on a smaller drug dealer quicker than a smaller drug dealer would tell on a big timer. You hear me? I done seen this. I done seen it. And I'd be like, wow, these guys, you know, they changing the rules and doing everything different, y'all. That's why it's time to get out the way. Get on out the way, you know. And they killing for fun nowadays. It ain't about nothing. Go listen to the last little conversation that they had and tell me, was it worth killing somebody about? Ruining their lives. But when you got somebody with a gun and his life ain't better than yours, he don't care about you. You think he care about you? You got that nice car, that nice looking girl. You got money in your pocket and in the bank. He ain't got money in his pocket, letting on nothing in the bank. You think he really care about you? And they be picking. He was, whatever they was on that night, they was trying to provoke an altercation, y'all. They was trying to do that purposely. And then make me wonder where Junior was at. You know, like I said, I think he's shady, bro. I think he's shady, and I think he a fuck nigga. For real, fuck him. Because he ain't got no love, man. 2 people that died on your watch, man. Like I said, we're in the neighborhood. I love my friends. So when they get ready to go to the car, I walk them out. I figure they ran my responsibility until they get in their car and gone. Once you get up the block, what happened to you up the block, now it's your responsibility to protect yourself. I just don't want to make sure you don't get caught getting in your car. But if I think like that, why they can't think like that? And they working with more money, why they can't think like that? That's crazy, man. You know, that's really crazy, man. And you hear some people saying, sacrifice. Stop that, man. This ain't got nothing to do with no sacrifices. Nothing to do with no sacrifice. This got something to do with people hating your success. You hear me? I'm going to say that again. This got something to do with people hating your success. And they can't get there because they probably ain't got no talent. This the only talent he got is working this tool. But don't nobody really want to hire a shooter until he need it. Because you can't trust him. You know what I mean? You can't trust him. So people be, I call you when I need you, man. They trying to stay away from him. You know, they know if this is the guy I call when I got problems, if he takes something from me, who I'm going to call? They're supposed to take that L? So before a person take that L, he'll just rather not even deal with him. Man, that's crazy. And then, you know, Takeoff, he had his cousin with him, man. You know, his cousin, and they was packing in. But, I mean, guns don't save lives, man. Being observant save lives. Paying attention save lives. Being on point save lives. Being on your square save lives. Sometimes you can see the danger coming. Body language do a lot of talking, y'all, whether y'all know it or not. You can look at a guy. If he arguing with somebody, you see him walking to his car. When he come back and got that certain walk, you like, yeah, okay, let's move over here. Let's move over here because that guy coming back this way. Let's step to the side. You can almost predict and see when somebody finna do something. I've never been in places, y'all. Watch somebody argue. I see him going to his car. I was in the lounge, a little hole in the wall, y'all. Me, a lady friend, her sister, somebody else. And I'm looking I see the guy when he went out, and I see him coming back. I said, hey, let's step back here by the bathroom for a minute. They like, what? I said, just a few minutes. I'm trying to see something. What, Trump? I'm trying to see some way. It may be nothing, but let's just go back here for a minute. We stood back there, got her friend, come back there. Dude come, and sure enough, he sprayed the club, y'all. Sprayed the club. People ducking and getting hit and all that. Then when he take off running, you know what everybody want to know? Man, is that why y'all went in the back? Is that why y'all went in the back? I said, yeah. Why you didn't tell me? I'm like, I told the people I was with. I didn't know if it was a false alarm or not. I just was being cautious. I wasn't sure. But it turns to find out I was right. I was right. All because I read his body language, y'all. I just read his body language. That's it. Pay attention. When you out here in these streets, pay attention. Pay attention to people's smiles. You know, like they say, man, you know, his handshake ain't matching his smile. People are smiling in your face. And this is why, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something, right? This is why women know people. They know when you got a friend and when you don't got a friend. Because they get to see the body language that you don't see. They get to see the body language you don't see. Like you shake the boy hand, what's up, dog? Alright, he's smiling at them. But you turn around. And your girl, she see it. She like, that nigga don't like you. Man, that's my man. What you talking about? Okay, that nigga don't like you. And she ain't gonna tell you she seen them frown. She just tell you like that. That nigga don't like you. And you be thinking, oh, you just talking. And then when he stab you in the back, you don't want to tell her, yeah, you was right. You just come in the house, what's wrong? Nigga ran off with the whole thing, Joe. What? Anyway, y'all just pray for Takeoff, man. Quavo and Offset. Y'all got to pray for all of them guys, man. The whole family, everybody, man. Pray for them, man. You feel me? I'm going to plant you now, dig you later, man. It's your boy G Shrimp. Everybody hit that like button. I almost forgot to say that. Subscribe to the channel, man. Hit that like button. If you like the content, hit that cash out, man. You feel me? It's your boy G Shrimp. Everybody, favorite baby daddy, voice of the street. I'm out.